Next up, treasurer's recommendations and reports. Mrs. Lane.
Mr. Begley, members of the board, I have for your consideration tonight the following items. Letter A, recommend approval of the minutes of the July 14th, 2022 regular meeting and the August 4th, 2022 regular work session meeting. Letter B, recommend approval of the financial reports for the month of July 2022. Letter C, recommend approval of the 2022-23 amended appropriations resolution. Letter D, recommend approval of the following donations. Our first donation is $3,000 from the Lindenwall Kiwanis Club of Hamilton and Fairfield to the Fairfield City School District to be used towards the purchase of the on-site health clinic van. Our second donation is $2,500 from Fairfield West Elementary School PTC to Fairfield West Elementary School to be used towards the purchase of preschool playground equipment. Our third donation were used office supplies valued at $750 from Veritiv to the Fairfield City School District. And our last donation tonight was a donation of book bags and school supplies valued at $350 from the Taylor Davy Group to the Fairfield City School District. Total donations for 2022 is $33,769.94. Letter E is recommend approval of disposal of fixed assets as listed. Letter F is recommend approval of number 1, a community reinvestment area agreement between the City of Fairfield and AOZ Fairfield Building 5 LLC for the expansion site. The second agreement was a compensation agreement between the City of Fairfield, the Fairfield City School District, and AOZ Fairfield Building 5 LLC for the expansion site and execution thereof. And the third stipulation was waiving the statutory notice periods, and the fourth was providing related authorizations. Those agreements are contingent upon approval by Fairfield City Council on September 12, 2022, and includes a 10-year 75% tax exemption. Those agreements were previously provided to the board. Letter G is recommend that the Board of Education adopt the following resolution for declaring transportation to be impractical. And I am asking the board's permission to waive the reading of that resolution.
Yes.
Then that concludes my items for tonight.
Hey, thank you, Mrs. Lane. I will then entertain a motion to accept these recommendations as read.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Clark, Mrs. Shorter, now we had a lot there. Is there any questions, concerns, further discussion? Okay, Mrs. Lane, please call the roll.
Mr. Clark.
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter.
Yes.
Mrs. Gundrum.
Yes.
Ms. Birding.
Yes.
Mr. Begley.
Yes.